The weather held up nicely for the elephant's arrival.
You know, overall it did, because we've had years where it's just been a heavy downpour, but a few sprinkles here and there didn't stop folks from going out and seeing. And the heavier rain pushed through this evening. It's now out of here. You can see there are, when we look over towards North Georgia and parts of North Carolina, a few winter weather advisories in effect in the higher elevations. That will not influence us. That'll be a little bit of moisture on the backside of this low. You get that counterclockwise motion with low pressure, and we'll see the potential of a few more showers sweeping through areas north of here. Real-time numbers on the SkyWatch WeatherBug Network at Heathwood Hall in Columbia. It's 58, 55 at Pillion Middle School. Fairfield County and Ridgeway at the SCANA site. It's 53 degrees, 59 in Manning, 66 in Sumter, 64 down in Barnwell, and Augusta at 53 degrees. Now, Aiken did get a severe thunderstorm warning this evening, as well as parts of Bamberg County. And you can see that the numbers aren't really changing yet. But over towards Hartwell, as you begin to travel along parts of 85 into Georgia, starting to see that colder air push in, not too far behind before it slides into our area. Blues obviously indicating the cold, 29 in Indianapolis, 42 Memphis, 29 Kansas City, and all of that colder air with that northerly wind flow that will transition in as we head through the overnight time frame into tomorrow morning. We'll begin to push that cold, dense air mass into the area. So tonight, as our sky gradually clears, a little bit below average. Typical this time of year would be 40, bottom out around 38, but you can see areas to our west much colder, those low 30s and even some 20s in there. And then going into tomorrow, unfortunately, not quite as nice as today. Once those breaks in the clouds punched in, those temperatures really got a nice boost and jumped into the 60s and right around 70-degree range. And unfortunately, that warmer air has pushed out as the cooler air settling in, and we're looking at those 50s for tomorrow. Now, satellite and radar, here's the line of storms pushing through. Saw some severe weather to our west. Even parts of the upstate got a little bit of severe activity. For us, only Aiken County, and everybody else just seeing some windy conditions that will continue tomorrow with that lake wind advisory, and some heavy showers that punch through real quick. And then again, settling down. We're starting to see that front push through, backside of it. Still windy, though. Lake wind advisory still in effect till 10 o'clock tomorrow night. But as far as the rain goes, not expecting anything. We'll see our sky continuing to clear overnight tonight and into the day tomorrow. In fact, overnight tonight from the 50s, quickly dropping into the 30s with a mostly clear sky. 46 out the door by 9 a.m. with a mostly sunny sky. 52 by lunchtime, and look for a temperature of about 53 as you're heading home with a sun-filled sky at 5 o'clock. Here's your 7-day forecast where we head towards the weekend and return to normal temperatures. Mid-60s is normal, and we're going to remind you all week long, you're springing forward Saturday night before going to bed. Not a bad time to remember to change the batteries in your smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector, even those air filters for the houses too. Always a good time to, if you don't do it regularly, check them in. And also worth mentioning, the fire department. They are always happy to help you out if you're not sure about the smoke detector, checking the batteries, or if you don't have one.
Make the phone call. Just don't dial 911.
Don't dial 911, that's right. But if you have a neighborhood fire station, they'd much rather come to your house to help you for that than to have to come for a fire.
Well, they're looking all right for the majority of the Gamecock games, too.
It's going to be a nice weekend after a cold one. I was talking to one of the employees here, held Blankenship today, and he said he wore 3 pairs of pants, 3 jackets for the Greenville game on Saturday. All he had to do was get out his hunting gear, and he would have been fine.
But that's a true fan right there.
It's something.
All right, thanks, Henry.